I love like the revelry of DC. Just love the Constitution. Every building here has like purpose, like meaning. In other places, it's just like, what's that? It's the dentist. And then here it's like, it was the nation's first dentist. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. How you doing? How you doing, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Yeah, you're looking late but stylish. I like this. This is good. Why are you late, brother? What happened? Say again? It's his birthday. Oh, okay. What does that have to do with him being late? But I love how you said that so confident. I said, why are you late? And she was like, it's his birthday! Like he's been saying that to you all day. Every time you ask him something. Be like, baby, why are you taking so long? It's my birthday! You made it seem like there was cause and effect to the situation. Why are you late? It's his birthday! You know how many candles he's had to blow out today? It's been a hard day for his lungs, Trevor. Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday. Congratulations. How old are you today? 35. Yo, young man. All right. That's a big age, though. 35. What, did you do something special? Did you treat... Are you with him, ma'am? Yes? Why did you chuckle first? I said, are you with him? She was like, yes. I don't know which way to read the chuckle, because it could mean either one. It could be like, of course, or it could be like, for now. I don't know which way to go with it. So why are you late, birthday boy? Why? Say again? You just drove from Philly. Okay, I'll take that, man. I appreciate it. Happy birthday, man. Thank you for coming out, my brother. I appreciate you. I really do, all the way from Philly. Now I will sing for you personally. Happy birthday to you. Nothing makes a black man more awkward than a song. Happy birthday to you. What's your name? Tell me your name real quick. Happy birthday, dear Atisi. Happy birthday. Wait, where's Atisi from? Where's that name from? Nigeria. Why are you burying the lead, Atisi? When I said, why are you late? You'd be like, he's Nigerian. In fact, the fact that he is here in the first hour means we're early. I cannot believe that. How are you burying the lead like that, Atisi Noah? 35 years old, can you believe it? You have made it. Singing like a boring birthday song to you. You're from Nigeria. If I knew you were from Nigeria, I wouldn't have sang that. I would have sang like a Burna Boy version of it. You know what I mean? Happy birthday, birthday, happy birthday. You should answer that. Answer it. Who is it? Who is it? Who's calling? Oh, it's an alarm? Wait, you waking up now? What life do you live? What is it an alarm for? Say again? You work in construction. Okay, wait, so is someone gonna fall? What's happening right now? What's the alarm for then if you work in, now it's even more profound. So what is the alarm? Something you have to do for work. Okay, you can do it, I won't be offended. We'll wait, do it. It would be weird if like you don't do a construction thing because of me, and then like a week later we're reading in the newspaper, then like building falls down because someone didn't do the construction thing they were doing. Sources say she was at a comedy show and was afraid to, is it like it's some, if it has an alarm, clearly it's like it's important. What is the thing you're supposed to do? You'll tell me in private? What type of construction is this, girl? Tell me in private, do we need hard hats? You guys have any questions?
How much money do you make per show?
How much money do I make per show? All right, I'm gonna answer the question, but I first need to know, like, who did you come with? Who are you with? Are you with that gentleman? Yes. Are you his father, sir? And then are you the mom? Okay. You are confirming you are the parents. Okay. Because I don't know, that seemed like a setup right there. Okay, do me a favor. What's your name, young man? Xavier, do me a favor, Xavier. Stand up on your chair. Ask your dad to balance you. Stand up on your chair and face everyone. And tell me this doesn't look like someone was about to be like, are you my father? Yo, Xavier, my life flashed before my eyes, Xavier. My life flashed before my eyes. I was like, wow. I didn't think it would happen like this. Damn, Xavier. But I answer you the same way I answer my little brother, because when I tell him like actual amounts, then he doesn't treat money with respect. So just it's a like, what do you need to buy in your life, Xavier?
V-Bucks.
A what?
V-Bucks.
V-Bucks in Fortnite. Oh yeah. So I have enough to buy like a lot of skins. Yeah, I can buy like a lot of skins, Xavier. Yeah. Like I can emote for days. I'm in there, Xavier. Wow, that I'm not even joking. You guys, you don't understand what I'm looking at right now. There is a little me with an afro sitting in the second row. Oh, you're just like, oh boy. I was like, oh, you shouldn't take questions, Trevor. Is this how it's gonna turn? Well, it's like, what do I do? I met him at the show. What do I say? Where have you been? What do you mean, where have I been? I don't know you. Why did you leave me? Oh, goodness, Xavier.
Shoplifting stories. I love them. I love reading about them. You know, hearing how people try to shoplift or like shoplifting syndicates. I'm always intrigued by how people do it. One of my favorites actually, started during COVID in the United States. Right? There was a lot of shoplifting. And it evolved when COVID ended, it continued. What somebody discovered was that there's a hack with the sensors at the front of the shop, okay? You have an item that has a tag on it, right? You know, the metal tag on clothes or, you know, the little sticker. We all know what happens when you walk past the sensor, it beeps. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Even if you hide it. Beep, 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 beep. Right? We all know how it works. But then somebody discovered that if you have the item and then you shake, it doesn't beep. I swear on my life. Guys, it went viral on TikTok. People started doing it. You must try it. You must try it. You must. No, I'm not saying you must steal, guys. I'm not saying you must steal. I'm saying go to a shop. Pay for something. When you've got the receipt, tell them, please don't take off the tag. I want to try something. But you must have your receipt, because I don't want you guys blaming me now. Just try it. Take the tag, go to the door, and shake. That used to be my favorite story. Because it's true and because it caused chaos. Yeah, stores in America started losing stock. They didn't know what was happening. Because they were like, what's happening? Nothing's beeping. You know? And they were like, is there anything strange going on? They're like, no, some people are just shaking when they leave. But we don't know what it is. I was like, that's something that could never happen in South Africa. Like, yeah, South African security guards, they don't. Yeah, and then they didn't want to offend people. But here, there's no one who's afraid of offending anybody. Which you think there's a security who's scared of wokeness? Ah. In South Africa, here, the security guard, he'll just look at you and be like, hey, stop shaking, wana. Hey, so shake apa. Hey. So that used to be my favorite story, by far. Until what I learned at home. Eh? Every story has a beginning. Who was that pioneer at home who discovered a flaw in the system and then took advantage of it? Who was that person shopping with their family, buying things for the house, pushing the trolley around, casually, just there like, no, don't get a breadboard. Get a breadboard. Get a knife there as well. Yeah, but get a knife set as well. Obviously, you want to buy. No, yeah. Did you get, Dinesh, you got the kettle? No, why are you getting Brabantia there? Why are you getting Brabantia? We don't need Brabantia, right? That's expensive. Don't just get a cheap one there. Yeah, it's for your mother-in-law. Relax. Bring there. Yeah, put it in, right? No, because we got to get all the things right for the housewarming. And then what we're going to do? Boom, damn it, the load shedding. Oh, the trolley. Hey, damn it. Hey, the trolley went out the shop there. For a moment, I thought. Did you hear that? No, I didn't hear nothing. Exactly. Bring a PlayStation there. I want to meet that pioneer. You guys don't believe me, go and shake, you'll see. And he's always going after someone, right? He's always going after someone. If it's not Mexicans, it's Muslims. If it's not Muslims, it's Africans from shithole countries. And that one was my favorite personally, because I am an African and I've shat in a hole. I also liked it because like people came up to me and asked me questions. There was one man who came up to me after a show, really concerned. He was like, Trevor, hey, can I ask you a question? I said, yeah, go ahead, my friend. He said, hey, Trevor, I just wanted to know when Donald Trump says all these horribly racist things, do you sometimes just want to, pack it up, leave America, go back to South Africa and escape all this racism? I said, my friend, you don't go to South Africa to escape racism. That's where you go to stock up. Are you kidding me? That's the one thing that reminds me of home. Racism, say that, I mean, now you're going to feel bad and be like, oh, racism was the best. No, it wasn't. It was good, but not the best. And I experienced a bunch of racism, and everyone did. I never felt like it was a bad thing, mostly because of my family. My mother is a black woman, Xhosa woman. My father's Swiss from Switzerland. And them being a couple was against the law, and that was a problem for us living together. And so we experienced a ton of racism. And in case you're wondering, yes, Xhosa is one of the languages with the clicks in it, right? Xhosa, but not like in American movies, just so you know. Yeah, I've seen those movies where they have Africans and they're like, that's not a language. Yeah, even we watch those movies and we're like, I wonder what they are saying, yeah? Where are they from? I think they're from Cleveland. It's not just clicks. The clicks are consonants. We still have vowels. Yeah, I grew up in this family, and we couldn't live together. I could live with my mom, but my dad obviously couldn't live with us because it was illegal. And people would be racist to us all the time. But I was really lucky growing up because my mom is probably the most gangster human being you'll ever meet in your life. Right? Nothing got to her. Nothing fazed her. And I remember one day in particular, we were walking through the streets together, and some guy across the road shouted something really mean at us. And I was about 4 or 5 years old. And I turned and I looked at my mom and I said, Mommy, what do we do if people do the racism to us? And my mom said, oh, baby, you know what we do if somebody's racist? We take that racism of theirs and we shake it up with the love of Jesus. And then we send it back. And I was like, what? But she was also right. Yeah. I didn't even realize how right my mother was until decades later, which I feel is what always happens with your parents, right? They're crazy, and then you get to their age, and you're like, oh, that's what it means. Drove by in a pickup truck and called me the N-word. And I'm not going to lie, I was disappointed, mostly because he was driving a pickup truck. Yeah, I just felt like that was an unnecessary stereotype that he didn't need to perpetuate. You know, I feel like if you're going to be racist, do something different. You know, think outside the box. Drive a Prius. Yeah. It's better for the environment, and it's quiet. You can sneak up on me. We both win. But no, the guy was, he was driving a pickup truck, called me the N-word, and, oh, to give you the full story, I was jaywalking, right? I was jaywalking, yeah. And I don't tell you this to justify what he did. I just want you to know that I'm no angel, okay? Yeah. I was crossing the road, and then the lights turned red for me, but I decided to walk anyways because I don't see color. And this man was so offended by what I had done that he drove his truck around me, rolled the window down, looked me dead in the eye, and he was like, "Get out of the road, nigger!" Oh, and you could see he wanted to hurt me. We locked eyes, and I could see in that moment he was waiting for me to be like, "No." Was my mother. Because he thought it was just going to be a regular racist day. He thought he was going to drive by, throw the N-word out the window, carry on with his life. He didn't realize that that was the son of Patricia stepping into the road. And it happened in a moment, but it lasted a lifetime. Because I didn't even think. He shouted that word, and out of nowhere, my body was like... I was like, oh shit, this is it! Planet, I didn't think about it. All I know is I stepped into the road, he drove his truck around me, rolled the window down, looked me dead in the eye, and he was like, "Get out of the road, nigger!" And I turned and I was like, "You're my nigger!" Being questioned themselves so many times in a split second in my life, right? Because I was smiling, and I could see in his face, he was like, "Wait, do I know you? Do I look like someone you know?" And I don't know why he did this, but I'll never forget it. He looked at his hands. He looked at his hands like they'd somehow magically turned black. Like I had cursed him with a nigger bomb. I don't even know what he was thinking. Oh, I actually felt bad for him, man. Because I've been called that word before, but that was his first time. Like, you never forget your first time, you know? Yeah, but I'm sorry, I'm not gonna what? Is that what he wants? He wants to throw the word at me and then my day is spoiled? Is that how it works? And we'll be like, "Nigger!" And I'm like, "I'm a nigger, come here, nigger." I don't have time for that, man. My mom always used to say, she said, you can't control what people do to you, but you can control how you react. So I promised myself, I said, I'll never give a racist person the pleasure of seeing my pain. It may be painful, maybe hurtful, but I won't give them the pleasure of seeing my... And don't get me wrong, it's not always easy. Not everyone can do the same thing. Not everyone should. I also understand that for me, it is a little bit different. You know, I have a privilege in that I come from a country where the word nigger was never used to oppress anybody. You know, I mean, we had another word, because we had the best racism, come on now, but not that word. Yeah, the word we had was the word kafir or kafir. So we had another word, same thing. It's crazy to me as well sometimes. You know, same racism, different word. And here it means nothing, right? Kafir, nothing. Yeah, some people are like, is that like a probiotic? Is that what that is? Yeah, probiotic of my pain. Because we don't have that in our supermarkets for obvious reasons. No one warned me in America. I walked down the dairy aisle. I was like, oh, yogurt, ice cream. Ah! This lactose is intolerant. I have in dealing with the N word. You know, in South Africa, no one was called a nigger. All over Africa, no one was oppressed using that word. So that word has no power. Anywhere you go, nigger, 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 nothing. You know? Whereas right now, I can feel the tension in this room. I can feel it. Yeah, some people are like, God damn it, wasn't it like 7 times? I get it, Trevor. That's my quota for the year. Come on. I get it. It actually got me thinking that maybe we could use that. We could use that discrepancy to help each other out. We'll create a program where you guys send all of your racist people to Africa just once a year.
Because Africans will roast the shit out of them.
The best part about Africa is you don't even have to wait. You know, you just get off the plane, there's black people everywhere. Just jump straight in, just be like, nigger, nigger, nigger.